Hey everyone, happy Easter. Come in and celebrate with me. Hey there guys, happy Easter to you and thank you so much for clicking on this video and for choosing me to spend this time with. This is my channel, Once Upon a Nursery, and I am Tamara, head Fruit Loop, top dog, and your host as always. And today is Easter Sunday. Happy Easter to you. I hope the Easter Bunny came and brought you lots and lots of chocolate. And it is also my tag, So Blue Dolly Sunday, where you can put your babies in anything blue, anything purple, anything green, and anything black. And it does not have to be a solid color, as long as it has one or more of those colors somewhere on the clothing or on the lovey or on the blanket, somewhere, the hat, the bow, somewhere. It will count for my tag. I try to make my tags all inclusive so everyone can do them and not have any problems trying to find anything or having to buy something extra. You know, all the stuff that you need is right there in your nursery, hopefully. And today I've got a pretty good message for you. We are going to be talking about changes, because changes happen every day. So let's go ahead and get the camera tilted down. And oh yes, I wore a dress for you guys today. I'm not my usual sort of third grade goth today. I'm actually wearing a dress. I'm not going to show you the bottom part, but I guarantee you, I promise, it is a dress. I've had this dress for like a really, really long time, and I think I've worn it twice. And I think one of the times I wore it was for Easter, so bringing it back to life or something. So, all right, happy Easter. Let's get into this video and let's see who I have with me today. Who could it be? Okay, everyone, here we are back again, and I have my sweet little girl Astrid Arendelle with me today, and she is named after two cartoon characters. She's named after Astrid from How to Train Your Dragon, and she's named after the town that Anna and Elsa live in Frozen, and it is the kingdom of Arendelle. So Astrid Arendelle. She is one of the biggest babies in my nursery. She's 26 inches, but she is absolutely the heaviest baby in my nursery. She weighs 13 pounds, and she is very hard to lift. She is the only baby in my nursery with a spine. I put a spine in her, so she sits up very, very straight, just like that. She doesn't need any help at all. But I want to hold her up so that you can see what she's wearing, because she was changed off camera. So she's wearing a bow that I made. Oh my goodness, she's so heavy. There's her beautiful face. And her shirt has these flowers that are blue and kind of a mint green, and then like a darker mint, and there's some pink in there. And then over here on the side, she has a little bird, and it's kind of like a long, like a tunic. And then she's wearing some little mint green pants and some blue socks, the same color as the blue in the top. So yes, there's little Astrid Arendelle, and her hair has always been beautiful like this. Like out of the packaging, her hair was like this. I've never done anything to her hair at all but comb it, and that's it. So let me show you what I'm going to be putting on her today for Easter Sunday. And then I will show you who we have with us. And then we will get into our quote. And our Bible verse, and then my topic for today. Gosh, girl, you got me out of breath. She's big. She's so big. Okay, so I have these little house shoes to put on her. I do not want to drop them. These were my daughter's house shoes. They're like little kind of leathery on the bottom, but they're like little satiny, like ballerina flats, but they're soft house shoes. So I'm putting these on her, and they're white. And then I have this golden colored headband with just a giant bow on it to put on her. And then I love this outfit. I put it on one of my babies every year. She's worn it a couple of times already. I got this from Pat a couple of years ago. So it is absolutely gorgeous little outfit. It's got these cream colored like poofy sleeves, and it's like a dusty blue on the top. This is my favorite color blue. It's actually called Prussian blue. I've looked it up, but that is the name for this blue, is Prussian blue. There's a little duck that is sticking out of a pocket, and there's pink, white, and blue flowers, and there's another pink flower, and then there's a little heart on the duck's head, and it says Spring Duck on the pocket. And then it has like this gauzy sort of filmy, like my hair right there, over like little cream bloomers. And then there's gold bows on either side. And then it has these little, it's like a peachy color, and they got white polka dots on them. And then there's little bows, white bows at the top. This outfit is just absolutely so beautiful. I love it so much. So much. So that is what Astrid is going to be wearing for Easter. Now, let me show you who I have with us today. And you'll see why I had to have this first little girl with us. This is Temperance Frost. Yeah, there she is. And she's got some little gold little bows in her hair. I made these. And there's like a sparkly like daisy with a little gem in the middle. So yes, I made these little bows quite a while ago. And then she's got an outfit that is similar to Astrid's. It's got this eyelet lace here on the sleeves. And it's got the same blue with the same duck. And it says Spring Duck. And she's got the same gold bows on the side. And then the bottom part of the dress is cream, and then there's some more lace, and then that peachy with the polka dots layer, and then there's another layer that has some flowers and then some more lace. And it is just like, except for the very bottom layer, it is just like Astrid's outfit, except it's a dress. And it is a little onesie dress. It does have built-in little bloomers. And then she's wearing some little blue sock shoes, if you will. But there is little Astrid. There's little Temperance. And she's named after Dr. Temperance Brenner on the show Bones. And her middle name is after Jack Frost. And Temperance has a very special story. How I did her introduction and her name reveal. It's a story that I wrote myself, and I will leave the playlist of that story. Each episode is about 5 minutes long, and I think there's 6 of them, 5 or 6, and it tells the story of how Temperance got her name. And yes, so Temperance Frost, if you can figure out what the frost part is. But it is sort of a sad story, so you know, if you are tenderhearted, you might want to listen to it with a box of tissues. But yes, I invite you to see the story of how she got her name with an original story written by me. So, there is little Temperance back here. Hopefully you guys can still see her for the most part. She's kind of out of frame a little bit. Move her forward. See if she can lean back a little bit. Just sit right there. You can kind of see her. Okay, and then this next baby will look familiar because she has the same face as her sister, but they are not twins, they're just sisters. So this is Morgan Emiella, and she is wearing a blue bow that I made. And she's got this gorgeous brown hair, beautiful blue eyes. And her bib says baby's first Easter, and I'm going to take the bib off of her really quick so you can see her without the bib. This outfit, except for the bow and the shoes, the dress and the bib and the little pantaloons, belonged to my daughter. It was my daughter's very first Easter dress. So this is what my daughter wore for her very first Easter. So there it is. It's light blue and it's got this little Peter Pan like lace collar on it. And it's got this little rosette with a bow right there in the middle. And the rosette is blue and the bow is white. And then it's got the same lace around the bottom of the dress. And then she's just got some eyelet lace socks with white shoes. And she is not nearly as heavy as her sister. She only weighs just maybe 5-10 pounds. No, not 10. Maybe 5 or 6 pounds. So, but yes, she's also 26 inches. She's absolutely beautiful. I got them from the same store. Temperance came from a different store, but Astrid and Morgan both came from the same store. And Morgan is named after Derek Morgan from the show Criminal Minds, which is one of my favorite shows. And then Emiella is just a name that I made up because I couldn't decide if I wanted her middle name to be Emmy or Ella. And so I just put them together and made it Emiella. So Morgan Emiella hanging out with us for Easter. Let me show you that bib a little bit more up close too, because it was hard. It has 2 little bunnies and it says baby's first Easter. And that's all there is to that. I just wanted to show it to you up close. So now it is time. I don't know why I have that notebook over here. I don't need it. So our quote for today, is coming from my dream journal that I have showed you guys a couple of times now. So it is a quote that I wrote down. I have some of my favorite quotes in here. And let's see, which one? So the quote is, "The Lord's goodness surrounds us at every moment." And that's by R.W. Barber. So I don't think I've ever showed you guys my, bookmark. If I can show it to you up close, it's very shiny. It says, smile every day. And then it's got flowers on it. And then these hangy thingies. Okay, so that is our quote. The Lord's goodness surrounds us at every moment. And now it is time for the Bible verse. And I actually chose 2 Bible verses this week because both of them were very, very fitting. I couldn't decide between the 2 of them, and I thought, you know what, they both work. I'm just going to use both of them. So, the Bible verse, the first one, if you would like to follow along, is Isaiah 43, verses 18 and 19. Isaiah 43, 18 and 19. And it reads, "Remember not the former things, nor consider the things of old. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it?" And our next verse, our next book, is 2 Corinthians 5, verse 17. Chapter 5, verse 17, Corinthians 2. And it reads, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old has gone, the new is here." And so what we are going to be talking about today is change. And this goes pretty much right along with the other things I have been talking about acceptance and gratitude and, things of that nature. So, yes, we're going to be talking about change because change is something that happens to all of us, and there's nothing that we can do to control it. There's good change, there's bad change, and things are constantly changing around us at all times. From the clothes that you wear to the types of things you can do to prepare food, to the cars that we drive, to the music that we listen to. Even our apps that we use to upload videos and pictures and to watch things. Everything is changing all around us every day. And there's absolutely nothing that we can do about this. Change happens. Change happens to us all. And as I said, some change is really good. Some change is really bad. Some change is expected. But mostly change is very, very unexpected. And it's those unexpected changes that you have to, in some way, sort of mentally prepare yourself for before they happen. And the way that you can do this is to just understand that everything is changing all the time. And, don't get too attached to anything really that you have. Be grateful for what you have every day. But don't get too attached, because change will happen and everything comes to an end. No matter what it is, everything ends at some point. And just try to accept that. Pre-accept, I guess you could say. Pre-accept the things that they're going to change. They are. Change is coming. So when change happens, even though you weren't expecting it, just understand that this is just how life is. Life is constantly changing right before us. We change every day, all of us, in some way. Some change is happening to us without us knowing, without us seeing, without us feeling. Change is happening. And, like I said, acceptance is the greatest part of being able to deal with these changes that we really can't do anything about. And understand that, again, as I say all the time, everything happens for a reason. We don't know what that reason is when it's happening, and the thing that is happening to us may seem really, really bad at the time, and maybe it is really, really bad. But in the future, you will come to know and come to understand why this had to happen to you, and you'll understand more. And just be assured that, understanding is coming. You just may not be able to understand when it happens. So just learn to accept things for what they are, as they are, and be grateful for them at the time that you have them, because you never know when they're going to be gone or disappear in your life. And as for me, I can tell you there's a big change that happened to me recently that I was really not expecting. It was quite a surprise, but I did handle it very well. I have recently gone through a breakup, and it was very, very unexpected, because things were so wonderful, and he was absolutely so wonderful, and he still is. And he made my life better. And I still love him. I probably always will love him. I have nothing but wonderful things to say about him. And I wish him the best in his life, because he really, really did make mine better. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the time that we have together. But that change was very unexpected in my life. And because things were going so well, I never expected it to happen. So when it did, I just thought, you know what? The Lord has something better for me. He's just not who I was supposed to be with. Whoever I'm supposed to be with is still out there somewhere. And if I'm with Tam, then I can't have that other person. So this had to happen so that whoever I'm supposed to be with can come into my life. So I welcome it. I wish him the best. Part of me will always love him. And he's amazing. He really is. He's really, really amazing. And I have not been able to say that about very many of my exes. So, but he really did make my life better. He was so encouraging and so motivating and so patient and so kind and just a wonderful, wonderful person. So I just wanted to tell you guys that, yes, we did break up, unfortunately, but I'm good. I'm very good, you know, so I think we ended on really good terms. So yeah, just want to let you guys know that he won't be a household name anymore, unfortunately. So my babies lost their daddy, unfortunately. But now I would like to pray with you guys. So if you're not into praying, if that is not your thing, I totally understand. Each to his own. I appreciate you watching the video. You might want to go ahead and click off now. I hope that we will see you for short videos and for my live on the 17th on Instagram at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. So thank you for joining me today. Thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you next time. As for those of you who do pray and you would like to pray with me, I ask that you please bow your head and close your eyes at this time. Dear God, thank you for the journey of life and for the many changes it brings. As we face new challenges and opportunities, we ask for your guidance and strength. Help us to embrace change with courage and confidence, trusting in your plan for us. Grant us the wisdom to know the difference between what we can and cannot change, and the serenity to accept things that are beyond our control. May we learn and grow from each experience. May we always be open to the newness that each change brings. In your name we pray. Amen. And some change can be very, very difficult, but you get through it, and you will get through it, no matter what it is. So now I would like to tilt the camera up, and I would like to finish getting Astrid ready for Easter, and we will say goodbye to Morgan, and we will say goodbye to Temperance, because they aren't going to be coming back. So I will move them out of the way, let them sit back here in the back. All right, say bye, baby. Bye, everybody. Okay, so we will move her out of the way. We'll get the camera tilted up, and I will finish getting Astrid ready. So I will see you guys up top. Okay, guys, so here we are, back up top again. Yeah. So, yeah, I wanted to show you now what little Astrid looks like now that she's got her bow in her hair, and she looks so cute, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You want to see? You want to see? And there she is with her bow. Isn't she just gorgeous? Look at that face. And here's her little outfit with her gold bows. And her shoes that don't fit quite right. That is okay. There's her little outfit. Isn't she just adorable? All ready for Easter Sunday. It's time to go hunt some Easter eggs now. Okay. I'm gonna have to hold her with two hands because she is so heavy. But I have thought about making her lighter just because she is so heavy. So it won't affect the way she sits or anything like that. So, but yeah, I've definitely thought about lightening her up a little bit because she's hard to hold. I mean, if I have her in my lap or something, but lifting her, lifting her is the problem. She's hard to lift. So okay guys, well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today while I changed little Astrid into her little Easter outfit. So I'm so sorry. Should I edit that out? It'll be okay. And thank you also for hanging out with me for our quote and our Bible verses and our prayer. So if you have gotten this far, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and thank you for praying with me. I always enjoy that so very, very much. So if you are enjoying my content, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you will be notified every time I upload a video. Oh my gosh, she's so heavy. Comments and sharing are always welcome. And there will be shorts of my babies here on YouTube and remixed reels of my babies and photos over on Instagram, as well as reels of me. And I will leave a link to my Instagram in my description. So with that being said, I hope that everyone has a beautiful, wonderful, blessed Easter Sunday. I hope it is an absolutely amazing day for you. So yes, from me and Astrid, we love you guys. And please, before I go, I wanted to tell you guys that if you are not subscribed to my friend Amanda at Wawa's Angels Nursery, she has a 500 subscriber goal that she is trying to get to. And at 500 subscribers, she's going to be doing a giveaway. You do not want to miss this. She's also having a spring sale right now on her reborns page. And the spring sale will last until all the babies are gone. So once the babies are gone, the sale is over. And if you wanted a reborn doll, an authentic reborn that is beautifully hand painted, maybe you couldn't afford it or you've been putting it off, now is the time. She's got a partial silicone that she painted over there for super cheap. So I mean, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, it's incredible. She's an amazing artist. Her work is much more valuable than what she is selling it for, in my opinion. So now is the time to get a reborn doll if you want one, painted by Amanda Schwartzman at reborns.com, and I will leave a link to her reborns, to her Instagram, and to her YouTube channel, all in my description. And also my friend Rainbow at Rainbow's Dolly Nursery, she is also starting a new channel and has something really cool that's about to happen. So make sure that you keep up to date on Rainbow's videos and watch, and she will tell you when and what's going on. So it's going to be amazing, and that's all I can say. And also, if you would, please head over to my best friend DAXXS at Encrypted Angels Nursery and subscribe to him as well. He does amazing videos. Recently had a giveaway where I won a baby, and he does a really awesome, very awesome Disney trivia on Mondays, on Disney Mondays. So yeah, if you want, looking for some fun, head over to DAXXS channel. It's a very cool, very chill channel, and I love his content. So now it is time to say goodbye. Happy Easter. We love you guys. Bye.
Look.